confident in your abilities to finally take on Strahd von Zarovich. Um, Nothing got in your way on the way to the castle. You passed through the bridge without falling. You didn't see any green ooze, and you passed through the gates. As you tried to locate the Sun Sword, and you went all around the castle to see if you can triangulate its position, you found it somewhere in the back of the castle on the third floor. Um, Amnon spider climbed the walls and found a way to get inside the chapel, but the others had to cut through the chapel's window to get inside. Investigating the upper floor's corpses, Amnon actually got attacked by zombies. He fled, and then the rest of the group goes up and kills all of them swiftly. You went through a long corridor that suddenly you got attacked by Strahd, who ended up being nothing more than a wood mannequin that was made to look like Strahd, causing Tahanu to waste one of his spells. You then find an
Still mad
empty.
about that.
I know. You then find an empty audience hall, and you got attacked by some swords. And on a side chamber, you find Leaf, Strahd's accountant, who hasn't been very helpful to you, even though he seemed nice and wanted to help you. But exacerbated by him, Amnon suggests to kill him, and saying it out loud, Leaf didn't like the threat and pulled on a rope that summoned some help. And so as he pulls on the rope, you hear a scream in the distance. We'll assume that's what the rope does.
That was the rogue? No, the rogue didn't scream like that, I can tell you.
Well, supposedly it's connected to a bell, but I'm not sure it's a normal bell. All right. Please, everybody, roll initiative. Don't forget to activate beyond 20. And select your token before rolling to make sure that it goes to the right character. Tehanu, that's a really low initiative.
Yeah, well, you heard me sigh, didn't you?
I did.
How do you bring the window back up?
What window?
The window to the right shows all the rolls and everything.
There should be a little arrow at the bottom of it if you collapsed it. And for the tracker, the combat tracker, you can right click on it and it will pop it out if you prefer it that way. Usually that's what I do. Alright, and we are going for this music.
Just don't forget to mute the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
There you go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing Bart. Shield Guardian you rolled. I need to add him manually.
Yeah, I can't get the.
Ooh, that's interesting. Shield Guardian was 9. And I need to lower the volume. I think. It's so low already. This is annoying. Yeah, I'll lower the global volume. Okay.
Battery connector.
What? I see people leaving the game.
Yeah, you crashed the server.
What? Did I?
Well, at least it did for me. The tab froze and then it logged me out.
Really? Now that is weird. Shouldn't.
Looking back in.
Huh.
I don't know about the others.
I still don't have this.
Oh, holy crap, that was loud.
Oh, okay, let me just mute you from... Yeah, Ozzy also has audio, and Aaron has audio. Well, I guess I'm just going to mute everybody, just so we have video only. So what's happening?
Somebody set up us the bomb.
Apparently. GCM, are you still there?
I'm reconnecting.
Okay.
It's just unable to capture your video devices.
Okay.
Like, it's my video, I didn't touch anything. It just went away.
Yeah,
So I'm
because I noticed you also had audio, and I just muted your audio basically, and that um, caused it to recapture, I guess.
well, let's see if I can reload.
Yeah, just reload, see what happens. This is interesting.
Yeah, I can't click my video option anymore. Which is fine. We can continue the game. It's just letting you know.
Okay. Weird. I'm just going to make it video only because it was on video and audio from last time. It should technically reload the page for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I just switched it to video only. And we'll figure out what that bug was next time. Alright. And so GCM is the only one missing. Oh, and Tehanu, now I can see you. You didn't have your video before.
Yeah, I didn't activate it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't activate it. It does not.
It's weird. I don't know why it's doing that to you, Ozzy.
I'm probably going to turn it off anyway because it's kind of a waste of bandwidth. And
man, bandwidth is free. But do
this is Canada. It's super expensive here.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just kidding.
So,
Well, I got my hand, but I still don't have the page with all the stuff on it.
the okay, that was weird.
Probably roll initiative now, though.
Huh. Okay. So where were we? Yeah, GCM, I can hear you.
Did the initiative roll?
You did. You hadn't activated Beyond 20, I assume, because it didn't roll it there. Can you tell me how much you got?
I mean, I just clicked it to roll. I can't see any of the rolls. I don't see the window open.
What is happening? I don't. Are you connected to the game?
Yeah.
Do you have Beyond 20
token around and everything?
What?
Can move my token and everything.
Okay. Did you do the roll from D&D Beyond?
I did.
It didn't get sent. Or did it? I missed it? No, I don't see it.
Yeah, normally it says BTT.
I can barely hear you. You're cutting off. GCM?
Yeah.
What did you say? Because you were cutting off.
How do I get the window back up inside of Foundry that allows me to like talk and that kind of stuff? It's just not there.
The chat window?
Yeah, the chat box. Yeah.
You don't have the sidebar at all?
Nope.
Do you have like a vertical sidebar? Like very small? Nothing?
Zoomed all the way out. I got nothing. I can see everyone's square, the stuff in the top, and the actual big black box that the game's in, but no sidebar at all.
I've never seen that happen. It's weird.
Yeah, it wasn't there when I logged in. I was hoping it would show up.
Did you try reloading the page?
I did. That's why I crashed it a second ago. That's why I left a second ago.
it's really weird because that's. I mean,
Someone roll a d20 plus 1.
can you? Okay, we'll use that for your. D. So that was 12 that I already rolled for you. So what you can do for now is click on the Beyond 20 icon that you see in on your tab, and then
Yep.
there should be a Send Beyond 20 Rolls to, and just select D&D Beyond Dice Roller. Okay? And then
Cool.
you can just give me the results. It will still roll it, but just not in Foundry. Okay?
Cool.
All right. Let's continue. This is weird, though. Whatever is happening. Okay. All right. Let me add the enemies. All right. So, Ozzy, what do you do? You're the first.
I guess.
Do a barrel roll.
Kill the old man.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I just? How much of my movement is it gonna take for me to get on top of, like, to get to where I can attack him? I want Talon to
You
be able to
can
flank.
jump
I
on
just feel like
the.
I want to get there. I'm sure I have plenty of movement to get there.
Okay. Definitely. And then you want to attack him lethal or non-lethal?
I kind of listen for one of my teammates to shout lethal or non-lethal as I start to swing, and they don't say anything. So
I'm like, this guy hasn't done anything to ya.
I'll go non-lethal, but I don't know how well I can non-lethal with
A hammer.
my greatsword, and then also I don't know how, if I is there a way I can get my D8 additional, or do I have to just manually roll D8?
Look in your character sheet. Just click on your class features at least once whenever you level up. So Beyond 20 picks up your new features, and then in the Beyond 20 roll there should be Improved Divine Smite as an option.
In Beyond 20, there's
Yeah. You should see it. Whoops. You should see it automatically. If you go to features and traits, then it should be there. Okay. Regardless, with that attack, without even the critical, you've just dealt 4 times his HP, so that's going to be lethal.
well, it's not. I said non-lethal.
Yeah,
You should have a bare hand attack.
but you did
Punch
a
him in
shit
the
ton of
face.
damage, man.
He was just
So,
an accountant.
It's in my features, but it's not in my.
If you click on the tool, like the Beyond 20 icon, to give you the options, you'll see it. It's a toggle for it to automatically roll. You see what I mean? If you do another attack now, you'll see it. But anyways, the guy now is, he's not gonna survive this.
I see there's some evil in you, Pally.
I said non-lethal. I would have turned the blade flat, and if that's you would have just got knocked out.
Okay.
You do 4 times.
Yeah, I thought you could have.
We'll see later if he is knocked out or not.
Okay, I'm literally just. This is not an attack. I know I have a second attack. This is not an attack. I'm declaring. I just want to see if.
Yeah. There you go.
It's not. Oh, there's the radiant. Oh, it did it.
Yep. All right.
All right, cool.
So what do you do next? You have to do a second attack.
I don't have to. It's an option to take a second attack.
Is it an option?
Yes, you don't have to take them.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Okay. But that would be the end of your turn. Then.
That's fine.
Esmeralda, what do you do? Meaning Iron.
Look at everybody else.
Well, you just heard a scream going on from somewhere. You are outside the room. So don't know what you want to do.
I don't know. I guess look around for what screaming.
Um, do a perception check. Then it's going to be Bartholomew while Iron does the perception. Bart, what do you do?
I'm going to move over into this corner over here
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of wait.
Ready an attack or dodge?
I'm going to ready. I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Esmeralda, you hear the scream going off from somewhere above, and you are hearing steps, maybe on the floor above you. All right, Shield Guardian.
Shield Guardian's just gonna stand by the door.
Barring the door.
No, not by the door. He's just gonna stand by the door and take the dodge action.
Okay, but since enemies can't go through his space, it means that he is technically barring the door.
Perfect.
All right, Tahanu.
There goes my exit strategy.
You can go through his space though, because he's an ally.
I'm hesitating between just getting out of the room and or opening this door. But I think what I'm going to do is just going to go out of the door of the room and then sit in the bench and then wait.
Okay, the throne, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, go sit on the throne. Amnon, what do you do?
I'll take the dodge action and just sit where I am and wait for whatever's coming.
Okay, and finally, Iron.
Same. I'll just wait.
Okay. Now, this dude arrives, and he is running. He's gonna be running for, let's see, 30 feet. That's going to be the end of his turn. And then this one is going to do another 30 feet like this. Then it's Ozzy's turn. And for information, Esmeralda would see one that looks. She would recognize whatever she's seen as being a vampire spawn. That would look like this. And the other thing that she sees would be a sort of cloud of shadows that moves. And it looks like that. That's Esmeralda that sees them, as well as the Shield Guardian. Tehanu, your back is to them, so you don't actually see that. Ozzy, what do you do?
I don't see them.
Nope.
What? Do I know what directions they're coming from? From like.
You don't. You have no information at this time.
I'm gonna stand above that door. If an enemy comes through that door, I will take my attack action.
Okay. Ready and in action. Esmeralda, what do you do?
She lets the group know what she sees.
Okay. And then
I can't see anything.
you can't see anything.
No.
Why?
I don't know where Esmeralda is.
Oh, draw like a selection square outside your token. It will unselect you, and then you can select her to see from her.
No, I've been doing that and I can't see her.
Doesn't seem like she has any vision. My shield guardian doesn't have vision either.
She does have vision. Shield Guardian also has vision.
When I collect shield guardian token, I don't see anything.
Really? You're right. Oh. Oh. I see the problem. That's a new because I updated Foundry yesterday, and this looks like it's a new bug. So if you select the Shield Guardian, you actually see a round of like clear stuff that is not where he currently is.
I just thought that was the windows.
Yeah, it's the window, but it's just basically the vision is shifted, and it's shifted there instead of where he currently is.
Yeah, when I move him, it doesn't move or anything though.
You're right, it doesn't. Oh, I know. I think the issue is that. Yeah, I think that is actually the window. I think the issue is that he doesn't. There is no light, and he doesn't have dark vision, and Esmeralda doesn't have dark vision either. That's the issue. And the one that was carrying the light was Ozzy, and Ozzy isn't
He does
here.
have. He has 60 feet dark vision.
Shield Guardian has 60 feet dark vision. Let me check that. 60 update, and that should fix it. Yeah, it did fix it. So okay, so there is there is a light around the window. You are right, and so it's just
Okay.
Esmeralda can't see much because she is lacking dark vision. Okay, not a bug then, just my misunderstanding.
It's a feature.
Yeah. Okay. Um. So what? Yeah, it was Esmeralda's turn. She can't see much because of the lack of light. Um. I don't know if you want to do something about that.
Well, now I can see.
You can see?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, I see. When I selected everything, unselected everything. Oh, she
Oh,
can't see anything.
yeah.
So when I click on her, so she's
Yeah.
just gonna let the people know that of what she heard.
Okay. Yeah, you could see because the Shield Guardian, everyone has access to him. So if you unselect everything, you get basically the vision from all of the tokens that you could control. Shield Guardian being one of them. Okay. Um. All right. Then we get. Sorry, I moved a little too fast here. Then we get another one running this way. Is going to get all the way here. That's the end of their turn. Oops, need to okay. And Bartholomew, your turn now.
So
What?
I reloaded all of the stuff and I still have sidebar to see what's going on. But I am going to move on the Shield Guardian to the left.
You are going to do what?
Yeah, you're a bit robot-y there.
Yep. GCM, what did you say? Because we couldn't hear you very well.
I know. I'm trying to load a page, so my internet's being garbage. I can't get the bar to open. I'm probably super robot-y.
Now we can hear you, so
So when I moved out here, there's no light in this room, right?
there is no light other than a little bit of light coming from the window.
I'm gonna toss my dagger that I cast light on earlier
Uh-huh.
right out in front of the Shield Guard.
Okay. And so it would be like this. It's
Yeah,
20
right out in there.
it's 2040, right?
Yeah.
There's your dagger spreading some light around.
Inside of this room.
Yeah. Okay. That would be use an object.
Yep. So move, use an object, move.
Okay.
Finish my movement.
Okay. Now Esmeralda can
got a
see, but
lot.
she did not ready an action to do anything, so she doesn't get to do something. This vampire gets here. That's the end of their turn. Shield Guardian's turn.
I'm gonna tell the Shield Guardian to move up and attack this first one here.
Okay. Go for it.
One sec, it's saying it's not found. I must reset the page. There we go.
Okay. The first one hits, the second one does not. And let me just check something on the Shield Guardian. Okay, and that will be its turn, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. And then we get one more vampire appearing up the stairs, and it's going to get here. And that's going to be the end of its turn. Then it's Tahanu's turn.
So I saw the shield guardian moving, but I'm not gonna move from my position. I'm just gonna, have my weapons ready or something if I see a bunch of monsters rushing for the door. But for now, I'm staying in hiding.
Okay. So you are readying your weapons, like ready in action?
Yeah, I guess I.
So
If
you need to
something
tell me what the
comes
trigger
close-
is.
if either a vampire gets by the throne or by the door, if it's by the door, I could shoot it, and if it's by the throne, I'm gonna stab it.
You can only ready one action, either shoot or stab.
Can I ready some sort of like lunge and stab? Well,
No, you either ready in action to use your rapier or to use your crossbow. You can't ready both.
right. But actually, I just realized that doesn't prevent me from doing movement. So I guess I can ready to attack with my rapier if I see something in my view.
I don't think you
Yes,
can
Even if
but
it
you
move. But
requires me to move.
you cannot move during your reaction. You can only do that. You need to do your movements before, and you can only ready the action itself, not the movement.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna ready my crossbow, just in case I need to shoot something from the side.
Okay. Ready.
That's it.
All right, Amnon.
I will step outside the room to see what all the commotion's about, and then seeing all that stuff, I'm trying to remember if I was concentrating on a spell or not. I don't think I
Hex.
was.
You had cast hex.
I guess text. Okay.
Yes, because I remember Bart asking why you wasted it, and I said because you can concentrate on it all day.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna seeing all those guys there. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static, and I'll show you where I can cast it. It's 20-foot
Okay.
circle. So I will cast the origin to be right there in front of the door, so it doesn't hit my Shield Guardian.
Okay.
See if I can draw it out here.
Trying to see what this synaptic static is. Whoops. Sorry. Well, just meant to show it. Choose cause psychic energy to explode their ice cream in 20 foot radius under experiments. Make intelligence save and throw. Okay. So it's.
Can you see that?
Yeah. So it's not hitting the shield guardian.
Yep.
Alright. So intelligence save and throw. Okay, sounds good. So intelligence 13.
Leave.
Okay, I don't know how to make that thing go away.
I can remove it. Just hover the mouse on it and then press delete. This one too. Right. So what's the DC on it? Can you cast it so it also shows how much damage it's going to be?
Does that not do it? Oh, there we go.
So it's 16. So that first one failed, and then I have these guys doing 1, 2, 3, 4. They all failed. All right.
Nice.
This
Target takes psychic damage, and it failed. After a failed save, target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks. Well, as its Constitution saving chose to maintain concentration, the target can make an intelligence save throw at the end of its turn and end the effect. Okay, so they are all affected by this synaptic something. So let's use this icon for it.
They become even dumber than they normally are.
Yeah, it says concentrating in the chat, but it's just using that icon for it. All right. So you said,
And that's gonna be it for me.
27. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So 27 damage to all of them. Nice. And it's psychic damage. Okay. Good. Iron, your turn.
I'm gonna move into the room.
Okay.
And it looks like I can see. So I'm gonna hit the vampire that's kind of in front of this golem.
Mm-hmm.
With Toll the Dead.
Okay. Wisdom save, right? 9.
And they're damaged.
Yes, they are.
16.
It's 16 necrotic. Okay.
Are they resistant to necrotic?
They are. Okay. And then it's this guy's turn, and he is going to go all the way to Iron. And he's going to try and claw at you, making 2 claw attacks. A 17, which fails, I believe. And then a critical hit of 26 that deals 14 damage.
14 includes the crit.
Yes, it includes the crit. And that's going to be its turn. Then this one is going to... Oh, wait. Right, I needed to do minus d6, but it was a critical, so a critical would always succeed anyway. But yeah, I need to remember to do that. This one is going to disappear. Actually, not disappear, but you see him go through the wall. You see him come out the other side here. Bartholomew, actually I'll just do a stealth, a 23, which is probably above Bartholomew's passive perception. So I'm going to give him advantage on his attack. Wait, I clicked on the wrong character sheet, so I'll just redo the stealth. Oh, it's a 4. So Bartholomew, you actually immediately notice as the wraith comes out from behind the bookcase, going to attack you, and it's going to reach out and do 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, so it's wow, 27 necrotic damage. And you must succeed
I
on
would
a
like to use my react
okay reaction
to cast absorb elements
can absorb
and then
elements
trigger
absorb a
my
necrotic damage.
nope, but it triggers my arcane ward,
Your
Okay.
what?
which allows me to ward stuff for 27.
So
Very,
so
very robot-y all of a sudden.
extremely robotic, but he is using um his abjuration to do an arcane ward. Yes, which
Okay.
absorbs 27. It actually is 27 total. Yeah. So it completely absorbs it, and the arcane ward drops to 0. Right?
Yep.
Do a Constitution saving throw, please. I have to check something actually.
Do I have to take any damage?
You are not actually taking any damage, so do it for fun, but it's not going to affect you. All right. Then it's going to be Ozzy. Yeah, you failed that Constitution. But yeah, you took 0 damage, so your hit point maximum is reduced by 0. Ozzy, what do you do?
The threat I see is
Scream
this
really loudly too.
wraith.
What do you do?
What the hell? It's
It's a hit. Yep. You do
and
16 damage.
wraiths are undeads, yeah. So
It is.
I will do a level 1 smite.
Okay.
Additional 14 damage,
Okay.
and then I will attack it again.
Go for it. You attack it again, and it hits. And as you slash into it, you see the wraith dissipate into just the smoke dissipating, leaving
And
nothing
with
behind.
the rest of my movement, I want to move into the next room. I just don't know how much movement I have and how far in I can get because I can't see into them.
Sure, you did 20 feet, so you have 10 feet of movement. You could get basically just outside the door. Bypassing through. Let me do
I
it for you.
can't actually.
That's because the door's closed.
Oh.
Yeah. There. Esmeralda, what do you do?
She attacks the one that's in front of her.
Okay. All right. They all hit, and that's a total of 26 damage. Well done. All right, this guy is going to. Doesn't have much to go in terms of space. So it's just going to go right here and attack the shield guardian, I guess. No, wait. I think it was here. So it can do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it can get all the way here. It's going to attack Ozzy, because it looks like yeah, they both failed because Ozzy is a massive beast. Um, okay, that's its turn. Bart, what do you do?
Can I see through this door to one of the ones standing beside? Actually, I can.
If you can see it in the VTT, so you should be able to see it.
I couldn't
So,
before
yeah.
because the door was closed.
Yeah, the
But
door was closed. That's why.
one that's standing right beside Ozzy, I'm gonna reach out and backhand it with a chill touch.
Cool. Chill touch definitely hits. Um, it is, however, resistant to necrotic, so it only takes 4 damage. But it is currently chilled, which, if I remember correctly, it cannot heal itself anymore.
It can't be healed at all.
Good point. Okay. I think I actually forgot to heal it on its turn. So, yeah. Next one is going to start healing its wounds, and then it's going to go right here and attack Esmeralda. 2 claw attacks. Got that. A 10 and a 24 to hit. The second one is the only one that hits, and it's going to try and grab her instead. Can you do a escape DC? I think it's athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you are now grappled. And let me see, what's the icon for grappled? I don't.
Did you remember to take the D6 off of their attempt, whatever they rolled?
I did not, but it was a 24. So let me do 1d6. So it's a 20 to hit, and
My
it would have
God.
hit regardless. Yeah.
I
I
should
mean, even if
have
it had
moved-
been a 6, it would have hit regardless. So she is currently grappled. I cannot find the icon for grappled, which is weird. But it's okay. So let's just use restraint for now. And we'll see about that next time. Shield Guardian, what do you do?
So I'm gonna get him to move over here. While maintaining, I think he's still maintaining range with this one, so he doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
Yep.
And he's gonna swing at the one that is grappling iron.
Okay. So the first one does hit, but not the second one. You do
Doesn't
have
it get advantage?
yeah, but even with advantage, the second one would still. It was 13
All
and
right.
10, so yeah. Okay. So it takes 7 damage. The one that was attacking which one? Iron or? Oh,
yeah,
by
the
the
one that
way,
has iron grappled.
by the way, new feature with Foundry, you can now double right click on any enemy to get a targeting system on them.
Oh, interesting. Who can see that?
Mike
Just-
just froze, so I can't. But okay.
The thing is, the targets show below some characters depending on the stacking order of the characters, I think. So if you click the middle vampire, in my case, the arrows are mostly hidden.
Oh, okay. That's a nice point. I'll make that point to the developer. Note that on my side, what I see is a little icon which does appear above, so it's not a problem. Okay. So which one did you say you wanted to target? The middle
The
one?
one that was the one that was grappling her, and that was the middle one, right?
The one that was grappling her was the one to the left.
Okay, sorry. That's the one that I wanted to attack.
Okay, cool. So he gets 7 damage. Alright, next vampire healing himself and then going to the only one, or the closest one at least that he can see, is going to be Ozzy. So that's going to be his target. Ozzy again, annoying everybody, or more specifically annoying the DM because he is nearly impossible to hit. Actually, 23 in both hits, but I do need to roll the d6. -2 and -2, so 21 for both hits. Which I think means they both succeed, right? You have a DC of 20?
Yep.
Okay. So you get attacked twice. Um, the the first one is going to do the damage, so take 7 damage. The second one is going to be a grapple.
Okay.
Actually, I think you get to try and escape the grapple on your turn, not in
I
his turn.
thought it has to succeed a strength thing against me.
But
I thought it's a.
but it hits you because it says instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target because it already did a roll to attack you, right? If it was just it's going to try and grapple
Right,
you,
right.
then
But
it's a
instead
conflict.
of instead of rolling to hit, it does a grapple. It doesn't hit and then say like, okay, if I hit, it's a I don't know. I mean, I could be.
Yeah, it's an auto grapple because it's part of its feature. It's a melee attack that has a number to +6 to hit, and if it hits, instead of dealing damage, it grapples you. So you are currently grappled, and I need to do the thing to escape the haziness. What was it?
I think it's an int save.
Intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think that was Nara in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize her voice.
I thought
Say
it was
hi.
Ozzy doing some stuff.
No, she's freaking out over a game.
So 15 for this guy, and I'll do it for the other 3. Actually, they all had the turn. Yeah, they all had a turn, so I'll have to redo it for the other 3. What was the DC? 16, I think?
I think it's actually 17.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. It's 16.
So they all miss again. Still being weird.
Nice.
Tehanu, your turn. What do you do?
Can I, as a movement, do a backflip to just kind of appear there? Like, since I'm on the throne, I could just jump into the air and get into their position?
No, you can't go through their space. If you want, but I'll give all 3 of them opportunity attack as you are passing overhead. If that's what you want.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess I would do the much more boring get into this position here. Ah, wrong tool.
Mm-hmm.
And then attack this one, flanking with the shield guardian.
Okay.
So, let's see. First attack with advantage, I guess.
Yes.
And then the second attack.
Does hit.
Second attack is not a sneak attack, so. There you go.
Okay. And by the way, I have realized something. So far, we've been considering silvered weapon as being magical. They are not. I realized that earlier today. Because the raid.
After 1 year and a half.
Yeah. Because the raid actually had resistance from non-magical attacks that aren't silver. And I was like, uh, why are they specifying non-magical that are silvered if silvered are already considered non-magical? Then I checked the actual rules. Say for silvered weapon, it says some monsters that have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons are susceptible to silver weapons. It doesn't mean that all silver weapons are considered magical. They just say that some monsters that have resistance to non-magical, they still are susceptible to silver, and that's why silvered weapons are useful. But
Well, no, I
yeah,
really have to find that flame tongue or vorpal
yeah,
sword.
apparently. So no, yeah, silvering doesn't count as magical, but apparently not.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
it works on vampires though.
It should, but weirdly, it does not say so. It works on
It's a werewolf
ghosts.
thing,
Yeah,
not a vampire thing.
werewolf, ghost, the wraith, and things like that, but not the vampires. So that's taking a lot away from your advantage of having silvered all your weapons.
Fuck my life.
So you have dealt 35 damage that aren't dealing that much damage to it. All right, Amnon. Amnon, what do you do?
So with my bonus action, I'm going to transfer my hex to the wraith that is grappling iron, and then fire an Eldritch Blast at that.
It's
Wraith, or
actually
vampire,
Esmeralda
sorry.
that's grappled, huh?
Oh, sorry, Esmeralda. Yeah, sorry. The one that is grappling the one person within our party.
Yeah.
I'm going to transfer my hex to that one, and I'll just blast it 3 times.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
But I think it's necrotic. Oh, yeah, okay. I think it's necrotic, so.
Yeah, it's necrotic, and I believe actually like doing this. Yeah. Let me see the first two, and it's at a distance. You don't get advantage because there's no flanking. The first two hit, but not the third one. And so it's 7 and 5. Necrotic. It is resistant to it. Okay, so let me check. 7 and 5. It's gonna be 13. And then plus 7 divided by 2, so 3. Okay, good. Now Iron.
I need a secret flame, the one in front of Esmeralda.
Okay. So grappled, what is it?
But I'm not grappled.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what Esmeralda's condition actually means.
Oh, she can still cast, she just can't move, right?
Yeah, she just can't move. Which now I'm wondering, why did I even do that? Because it's not that useful in this circumstance.
I thought once vampires grappled something, they can bite them.
Yep, they can. But I was just wondering, like, if there was something else.
Okay.
Okay. So what?
I need a deck save.
Oh, right. Please remind me when you say secret flame or things like that. Remind me what it is that I need to do. So wisdom, right? Okay, a 7,
Right.
and it is hurt. Nice. Is that radiant?
Yes.
Okay. It took radiant, so it is not going to heal itself. This one has the chill touch on it, so it can't heal, and it's going to try and attack Iron again. 25 to hit. I need to roll the d6. So that's 21 to hit, and the second one is going to be 19 minus 3, so 16 to hit. So I think the first one hits. Iron? Hello? Iron, I can't hear you. Oh, I'm checking your character sheet. Yes, 21 is your AC. So you get 9 damage from it. Can anyone else hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's just Iron who either can't hear or isn't able to speak. Okay. But Ozzy, it's your turn just as you BRB. Okay, so it was Iron who will BRB. Okay.
Okay.
So,
It's my turn. I'm grappled.
yeah, that's true. You can escape the grapple.
But that takes
Athletics.
some action.
Yes, it would take your action, either athletics or acrobatics. Or you can ignore the grapple and do an attack or something.
I try to get out of the grapple.
I'm gonna
Never
attack
mind. I
it.
can't talk. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Does
so
a 19 hit?
19 does hit. You're attacking the one that is grappling you,
Let's
I assume?
grab.
What? Ozzy, what did you say?
Sorry, what?
I said, what did you say?
No, I just said I'm attacking the one that's grappling me.
Okay. 19 hits.
Okay, and I'm going to put a. Vampires are undead, right?
Yes.
I'll put a third level.
Ooh, third level smite. Cool. Nice. You heard it pretty nicely.
Here's my second. Ugh. Probably
Second
misses.
one does miss, unfortunately. And that's the end of your turn. Esmeralda, what is she going to do? Note that she is grappled, so she can either use her normal action or try to escape the grapple.
Iron had to go AFK. I'll roll for Esma.
Okay, thank you.
She will use. She'll try to break the grapple, I guess. She's smarter than me. And she will use acrobat.
That definitely breaks the grapple. Alright. Esmeralda is not grappled anymore. And that's her turn.
She has her movement, but it would cause opportunity attack. So that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Alright, this one is going to try attacking. Amnon.
Nah, jeez.
With the first one being an 11. I'm not gonna roll the d6 for it. The second one is going to be a 14. And I do need to roll a d6 for it.
Yep.
5. So that's not. It's too groggy and it can't really see exactly where you are, so it fails. Bart,
Nice.
what do you do? Your chill touch ended on this guy. Now what do you do?
I'm gonna yell sorry.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna cast a wall of light.
Wall of light.
How do I draw?
Draw? So just below the sidebar on the left, there's a measurement controls. You see it? Like the scene controls on the left. Oh, okay. So you're drawing it instead. Okay.
It went way too long. It like messed up
Okay.
bad.
Let me just check what that does. What level spell is it? I can just search. Okay. There, thank you. So, shimmering wall of bright light appears at a point you choose. The wall
Should
appears
be
to
60 feet.
be free floating. It can't turn though, can it? It has an orientation: horizontal, vertical. No, it doesn't actually say it's straight. Walking up, the wall blocks line of sight. Okay. Creatures and object can pass through it. Okay, so I'm just going to do like this. So it says it blocks line of sight, but you can pass through it. So there, that should do the trick.
Yep. So they only make con save.
But creatures and objects, it emits bright light, blah blah blah. You can add some bright light if you want. Each creature in its area must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, so con save. Constitution saving throw 1, 2, 3, 4. And because I just did all of these rolls, I'm just gonna do a little.
Does the synaptic shot go against their saves too? Or no, just concentration?
What?
Let me check.
Whoops. So.
Yeah. It says ability checks but only con saving throws to maintain concentration. So I don't think.
Okay, no, it wouldn't work. But
Okay. Thanks for remembering to check that. Let me see. A failed save creature takes 48.
doesn't hit you, Ozzy.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought it hits all creatures.
It's in the square that it's in.
Oh, okay.
To you, it's just bright light in front of you, and you're cool with it.
Oh, okay.
So it actually hits only 3 of them, so I'm just going to ignore that third one, that fourth one.
Oh, I don't even see a fourth one.
Yeah, that's why I just noticed you didn't draw on it.
Well, it should be all 4. It should be the 4 spaces out from Ozzy and then up. But if I got to make it straight, I'll just make it in front of Ozzy all the way to the other wall over there, and then like double.
Yeah, the other one is above Ozzy. He's right here, so that's why you missed it.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't
Yeah,
hit
you
that
can't
one
see
because
it.
I can't
Exactly.
do that.
So for the 8, you got 25 radiant damage from it, and the DC was 17. They rolled 14, 17, and 16. So the middle one succeeds and takes half of 25, right?
Yep.
Let me see. And it's all radiant, so they can't heal next turn.
And the ones that failed are blind.
And they are blind. Okay.
Oh, my shield getting has to roll, right?
And they are forced
They
to
doesn't.
move
No.
or take more. No, the shield guardian doesn't need to.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, I thought he was in it. Sorry, it looked like he's in it.
No, it's that line of.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it
that
did
is
it.
one complicated 5th level spell. Well done. Alright, so the
It's a great
others,
spell.
this one takes 25 damage and dies. This one takes 25 damage and is really angry. And they are blinded. So, blinded, and this one is blinded. Good. There. I think that's all of it. And you're concentrating on it. All right.
Yep.
Shield Guardian, what shall you do?
Shield Guardian is the one. The one is still grappling Azzy, right?
You cannot see any of them
Okay.
because they're
Because of the
all
wall.
behind a wall of white. Yeah.
Okay. Um.
Hey, so I can't make it bend. I need to delete it. I'm just going to put it all the way to this other wall.
Okay. So not hiding this one in that case from your
Yeah,
side.
because I can't make it bend. So it's a straight wall, but it's 2 layers high and it's all the way over it.
Okay.
So my shield guardian can't see a single thing. Like can't see any of the enemies.
He can see this one.
Which one? This one right here.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Then he'll just swing at the one that he can see.
All right. First one hit. The second does not. Where do you place the shield guardian, by the way?
Is he? He's not standing in the light right now, is he?
Oh, sorry, because you actually. Let me just delete that, because there's no wall here. The wall is just one straight line.
Oh, okay.
That's
Sorry.
why.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was the one running north and south, so I was kind of confused there.
Okay. No. It's
So yeah,
horizontal.
he'll step over here just so he's in range of
Okay.
all of them.
All right.
And so he can't see the one that's grappling, has he?
That's the one grappling Azzy, and he can see it.
Okay, then he'll hit the one that's grappling, has he?
Okay. Good.
You can attack into the light. It's just a disadvantage.
Yeah, but he
okay.
can't see into the light. If he can't see what's in there, he can't target them. Or you mean like they would be considered hidden enemies?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
But if they're blinded, they also have disadvantage. So just regular.
Yeah. Well, that's irrelevant because he would be the one attacking. So he would have it at disadvantage. Or you get advantage on people who are blinded?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, in that case it would be a straight roll.
So it's just normal roll?
Yes. But you already attacked this one.
Yeah.
So 13 damage to it.
But I was under the impression that I can only see one.
You can
One
only
guy.
see one, yes. You could
Okay.
attack the other ones even though you don't see them. That's the thing. Basically.
So the one that's grappling Azzy is the one I can see?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's the one I wanted to attack then.
Good. And that's the end of your turn. Now this one, Ozzy hit this one last time with radiant damage, so it's not going to heal. It currently is grappling Ozzy, so it's going to try and bite him. Fuck that. 7 to hit. And it's going to then try and just claw at him. And 1d6. That's a 5. And wait, actually, yeah. Because it's groggy from Amnon's spell, it does not do any damage to Ozzy.
Nice.
Otherwise, it had rolled a 24. So yeah, Tahanu, your turn.
I'm just using this fight as an experiment. So, seeing how somehow these folks have developed an immunity to my silver from a roleplay standpoint,
Yeah.
I'm going to, since I have the Ring of Frost and it brings me cold touch and cold attacks with my bare hands, I'm going to look at the rapier and go, and slide the ring into the rapier and then plunge it into one of the vampires just to see what it does.
Yeah, it's called messing with your DM. Sure, go ahead. You slide the ring into the rapier. The ring is destroyed. No, just kidding. Go ahead. Dude.
If that was so easy, we would have to watch 3 movies from Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a shield guardian on the other side?
Yes.
Again? Or
Yes.
It's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
So attacking the same vampire that's taking iron, so flanking it.
Mm-hmm. It hits.
What effect does it have? Any? Or none at all?
It did some damage to it. And the second hit is going to be, let me think if it should be 16 or 29. Because you can't see them. You
Yeah, it should just be a
are.
regular roll.
It should be a regular roll, so it would be a 16. Yeah.
Huh?
Not.
What do you mean you can't see them?
They are
Because of the
inside
wall of
a
light?
wall of light. You're just
Huh.
hitting inside the wall because you assume there is something behind it.
You're also drow.
You're also drow.
Oh, all right.
Actually it's bright light. It's not sunlight, so it's not affecting him in that way. But it would be.
I'm
a
wearing
16.
sunglasses.
And so it's going to be doing some damage. You have no idea what happened to the enemy on the other side, or if you even hit. Well, you felt some resistance, so you hit it, but yeah, that's it. Amnon, what do you do? Amnon.
Sorry.
No problem.
So the one that I had my hex on died, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so I will, and just to be clear, the one up here, this is the one that was grappling Azzy.
That's grappling Azzy, and it's the only one you can actually see.
Okay, I'm gonna hex that one, and then blasty blast him.
Okay. Blasty blast. Miss, hit, and miss.
Okay. And that'll be it for me.
It's pretty bloodied. Iron, what do you do?
Oh, so I can attack the one that's attacking or has Ozzy grappled.
So I don't know how long you've been gone, by the way. As you were saying, be right back earlier, you had taken, I believe, 4 damage. I don't know if you counted that. And there's a wall of light in front of you that is hiding any visibility from the vampires that you assume are still inside of it.
So I can't see the ones in front of me, but I can see the one where Ozzy is.
Can you? You wouldn't be able to because there's a wall right in front of you.
Okay, so I can't do a cantrip to the ones in front of me because they're in a wall of light.
You can try at disadvantage.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
I'll
It
just
says
melee attack.
I think it says an enemy you can see with your cantrips, right?
I'll just do a melee attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna say out loud, I'm about to move the wall.
That's okay. I can still do radiant damage on a melee attack.
Okay. Then do your.
But I gotta hit it, which I didn't.
Yeah. All right. This vampire spawn is going to. Fuck! And it's going to try and escape out of the wall. And
But
it's
I get
gonna go.
opportunity attack on it on
You
this thing,
don't,
right?
because I checked. Opportunity attacks are on enemies that you can actually see. If you can't see it, you can't have an attack of opportunity on it. And it's going to go try and hide a little behind the shield. Well, why would it go this way actually?
I was about to say the room is very, very lit. It puts out 120 foot bright,
Yeah.
120 foot.
Yeah. It knows it can't go down because there are enemies down there, so it's gonna go up and. Okay, let me just redo my calculations here. That's 15. And okay, it's gonna go right there. And intelligence check, I believe it was 6, so yeah, it's still groggy.
Shield Guardian gets to hit it.
Oh shit, that's right. Actually, it would be because I didn't dash because I was assuming it was to disengage. But I didn't say it. But yeah, no, it disengaged. With the HP that it has, it disengaged. Um, and that's why it didn't dash. Ozzy's turn.
I'm still grappled.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a hit. And that kills it. You are no longer grappled. It only
And
had 2 HP left.
I'm gonna attack the other one.
Which you cannot see, but it's blinded. Straight roll. That definitely hits. Okay, 25 damage,
Of which 7 is radiant.
of which 7 is radiant. Yes. And Esmeralda, what do? You are no longer grappled, and there's still a wall of light in front of you.
You see the one that's fleeing
She cannot see now.
from, like, because she can't see through the light.
Yeah. Because there's a literal wall of light which you can pass through, but you cannot see beyond it.
If I move behind Amnon, would I see him?
Behind Amnon, you would probably be able to see a straight line. Um, you don't know if it's on that line or not. You don't know that it even escaped.
But that's the only hole in the light.
Yeah, it's
You can
the
run
only
through
hole.
it though. You can run through the wall.
You can run through
You
the
won't
wall.
take damage.
No, you only
Only
take damage
only
if you
end your turn there.
Yeah, if you end
Well,
your turn.
I can't move her.
Why you can't move?
I click on her.
Because the game's paused.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. I don't know how I paused it.
Okay, so now
So,
she sees the guy
Yep,
with like the
now she sees.
firebolt.
Firebolt. It's an attack, right? Okay, go for attack.
Is 16 hit?
It's a hit, and oh gosh, it's still alive, but barely. It had 6 HP, now it has 1. Ah. And then it's this guy's turn. It's going to also try and disengage.
Is it blind?
It is blinded. Blonde? No, blind. Um, actually, yeah, it's going to disengage, like I said, and it's going to try and go for the 25 feet, all the way here. That's going to be its turn. Bart, what do you do?
I'm going to step out here, and it says I can't go through walls.
That's because you need to like pass through the door itself, and then yeah.
Move right there. I'm gonna get rid of this 10-foot section of wall that's in front of the shield guardian, and I'm gonna throw it at the one beside the door.
Okay. Go for it. So wall of light. You can use an action to launch a beam of radiance from the wall. So you're launching a beam of radiance rather than.
Yep.
I don't think the wall would move. It's still there. It's just.
It consumes 10
Well,
feet
no,
every time you do
takes
it.
It consumes a
Okay.
piece of it.
It consumes 10 feet. Okay, and it has 60 feet total. Okay, cool. Ranged spell attack. Okay, the 16 would hit, and you deal 26 damage to it, which is enough to
And it's
drop it
radiant.
as a beam of light, 10 foot long, just slams into him, and it's sprawled on the floor, dead. Shield Guardian, what do you do?
It's gonna chase after the ones that ran away and attack.
Go for it. Very good fisting. It had 1 HP left, and it is now dead, bludgeoned
Nice.
by your critical fist that killed our dear departed vampire. And those were all the enemies, and it's the end of the turn of the room of the combat.
I'm gonna pick up my dagger
Sure.
and then
You
come.
have a dagger, so you are technically emitting light, which I don't think you were before. All right. And I'll remove this. Okay. Good job.
I'm gonna come back in this room in here
And
and check out these chests that I saw during combat.
All right. We won.
that was Esmeralda. There you go. Back to normal music. Okay. So, what did you say you wanted to do, Bart?
I was gonna go check out the chests that are in this room
Okay,
on the floor.
cool. So you check out the chest. There are 4 old chests on the floor there. Let me just check.
Oh yeah, and I say someone should check on that guy to make sure he's not. Someone hit him in the face with a sword hilt.
Yeah, you guys totally had like a full round of no enemies to check on him, and nobody took that time. Like, okay, maybe I killed the guy. Let me just guard this door. Do, 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 do. That's true. So you do find 4 chests. They are locked, and you can't seem to open it.
I am going to use that key I found.
So you take out the old key that you found hidden in one of the books, and lo and behold, that key actually does work and opens. Just making sure I'm not reading the wrong thing. The hidden iron key unlocks the 4 wooden chests in this room. So yeah. So you are able to open the chest, and there are 4 of them, but they don't contain the same thing. The first one contains a buttload of copper pieces. You can probably spend some time to try and count them, but there's maybe 10,000 or something like that. You open the second chest, you find about the same quantity of copper pieces. And then you open the third chest, you find 1,000 gold pieces in it. And finally, the fourth chest that you open has a mere 500 platinum pieces inside. Please do a perception check for me. Or investigation if you prefer.
I would be helping him in this process because this little gnome guy is new to me. So I'm keeping an eye on him and helping him with what he
Okay.
has advantage.
As you are rifling through those coins, trying to see if it's all the same kinds of coins, they're all copper on one of the chests. They're all gold on the other one, and the third and the fourth one, it's all platinum pieces. But as you are rifling through and checking the contents, you do find some something a little rectangular and hard that was submerged into these platinum pieces. You take it out and you find a book um, that was hidden among those platinum pieces.
I'm gonna get out 10 of the platinum pieces
Mm-hmm.
and put them in my pocket,
Okay.
and then
In view of
pick up the book
everyone?
and open it up. Yep, right in view of everybody.
Okay. So you open the book, and it looks like a heavy book that has all sorts of tips and tricks on how to diet and how to eat healthy and how to exercise and things like that.
That
Do you have
like
to make a sleight of hand roll for that?
no, he doesn't care. He's showing us.
Oh, I
He's
see.
not hiding
Yeah.
it.
Okay, okay.
Like, I only took 10 of the platinum pieces. There's like a lot more here.
That means we can have the rest. He's taking his share. Should we just throw these chests in the bag of holding and deal with them later?
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask: is there anybody that can see if this book's magical? Because it's very odd that this book on eating healthy and exercising was just in this crate, hidden amongst these platinum pieces.
I don't know that we have someone that can ritual cast identify. Are
I can.
you able? Oh, you can? Yeah.
Yep.
Then he can.
Okay. So if you want to do that, it will take you about 10 minutes.
Yep, I'm down.
All right.
It
So
would be
you
faster to check Amazon to see if it's a like Amazon bestseller.
so you sit around and start doing that while nobody seems to care about a potentially dead accountant.
Oh, very TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Well,
looking. Is he dead?
And by the way, this is what it looks like.
Oh, I know what that is.
It's
Mhm.
it's the Strada Sutra.
Strada Sutra. No, it's the Manual of Bodily Health. This book contains health and diet tips, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's content, practicing its guidelines, your constitution score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score.
That's pretty sweet.
It
I'm
is.
searching this guy. Is he still alive?
Let
I,
me
I
check. I'm gonna roll a d100, and if it's above 50, he's still alive but unconscious. Oh, the guy is dead. I'm sorry.
I mean, he was an accessory to the crime, right?
Well, he was doing his job, and
He was
you
doing
know.
his job helping Strahd. I mean,
Was he like?
come on.
I have a question.
I see
Was
your
he,
sense
like,
of morality is
chained to that-
flexible.
I didn't understand what you said, Tehanu, and Bart, I couldn't hear you because Tehanu was speaking weirdly. So, Bart, what did you say?
Is he chained to that desk?
He is not.
I was about to give a paladin a hard time, but he was here under his own.
Mhm.
I was really hoping to give him a hard time as well, but the guy died, which pisses me off as well.
What's the guy got in his pockets?
What?
What does the guy got?
What are in his pocket?
Do an investigation check, please. Okay. You find some papers, some small change. Doesn't look like he has anything particular other than what you would find on a normal person, like an accountant, basically. Um, yeah.
Awesome. You murdered that accountant. Very thorough.
He deserved it.
I was so planning on having him do a speech about how could you say that you are good people when you kill someone just trying to earn a living and things like that. And
Oh, I can do that speech.
and he was going to say that it's no worse than working for a bank.
I'm just like eyeballing these guys, and I'm like, I
Just
see
open
your
that
sense
door.
of justice is flexible.
I mean, everyone here is pretty much an enemy of everyone that we've encountered. They're all fighting with Strahd. They're all working for him.
Sure,
I
I'm
mean,
just
he's
saying.
an accountant gardened by vampires. You think he's a good guy? I don't think so.
I'm just saying. We're not so different, you and I, except I don't pretend to be righteous.
I suppose.
By the way, who grabbed the manual of bodily health after Amnon identified it?
I think it should go to probably like Azzy. I'd think.
Or iron.
Oh yeah, one of the two. One of them's twos can fight over it.
Yeah. And just
Yeah, I went to find
FYI,
out.
Iron, considering her feet, I believe it would give her like what 22 extra HP.
Probably best for Ozzy then.
Let's see, what was your feet again?
Toughness.
I'm opening this door.
Looks like stairs going down.
Oh, it's
I
not.
thought we were
They're
trying to
going
get
up, right?
Okay, okay.
What's happening? I heard my name.
Azzy on the book.
Sure. I just don't know how I'm gonna fit. Like I don't know how I'll read it that long, but
I
I'll
mean,
check.
you can read it at some point, right? No one can.
Yeah, you're not gonna get.
We're
your
on the
knees
same boat.
open.
Yeah, I guess it's why also you were kind of supposed to try and explore the castle before the end fight, so you would have time for this kind of stuff.
I have to
Still
read it for
exploring, man.
48 hours over the next 7 days.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the book, but I don't know that we're not. It's not happening unless we go back to the Amber Temple and go into that time warp.
It's stairs going down and up. It's going in both directions. It's a spiral staircase. Let me just read the description. Fluttering torches in iron sconces illuminate the spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the circular stairway, seeming to kill every heat of the torches. But yeah, it goes up and down part. Alright. Anything else you guys want to do in this room? Or discuss? Or whatever? And Ozzy, don't forget to add the Manual of Bodily Health to your equipment. It probably is. You can grab a paper from the floor and test it on one of those torches. Okay, cool.
Who's the leader of this group? That's what I'm asking.
Azzy. I'm gonna nominate Azzy.
Where do we go from here?
Not my president.
So, where do you go, and in what
Surely
order?
there's a cook over here we'll need to slot.
Hopefully.
Just be, taking out, people that work with money. Equal opportunity.
Ozzy, are you still there, actually?
I think he's looking at his consciousness.
By
hand waving the morality of his actions.
I guess so. Tahanu, by the way, did you recover your ring from the rapier, which was totally ineffective, by the way?
Doesn't it make the rapier super cold? God damn it.
Nah, it didn't.
Why would it only work on my hands?
Because it's magical in that way. If, it might have made it cold if you left it for a long time and there was nothing to prevent the heat, like the cold from dissipating, but it still wouldn't have done any actual cold damage.
Oh, because I was thinking, I could leave it on there to let it chill down and see if it has any effect later on.
You have to attune to a magical item.
Yeah, that too.
A sword can't attune to a magical item.
Well,
Welcome
no, I'm
back,
holding the
Ozzy.
sword and I'm not tuned to the
I
other
got
one.
the most amazing invention ever.
What?
It's caramel popcorn. It's like a bag of microwave popcorn
awesome.
that has caramel.
No,
You
Holy
just
shit.
murdered an accountant and you're rejoicing over caramel popcorn over his corpse.
I am. Azio Draconis feels kind of bad.
It should be. We've been making fun of him for like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, Bart asked who is the leader of the group, and then Amnon nominated you, and then they were talking to you, and then we realized you weren't there.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
And
Sorry.
I asked if we have a scout, and maybe the scout should scout up the stairs.
I thought Tahanu was our scout.
Oh yeah, we have a scout. He's not the leader though.
He's stealthy, but he's not good with perception. That's why he kind of did it a couple of times and then said, fuck it.
Well, I've gotten better lately with perception. Still not terribly good, but
That's true.
I'll go. I'll start walking down the stairs because nobody else wants to.
Up. Up. We want to go up, right?
Yeah, we're going up.
Oh, up. I'll go up the stairs.
Alright. So, what order?
Me, then whoever.
So,
I'll be
Ozzy,
third.
the first choice.
But I don't want to hear Amnon, Tahanu complaining about not getting his little stabby in the beginning.
Yeah. Alright. So,
my stabby doesn't work anymore. I'm pissed.
okay, so Ozzy, and then I need names. Whoever doesn't work, because I'm trying to place tokens.
I'm third.
I'll go second.
I'm fourth.
So Iron, Bart, Amnon, then
Jill Guardian second last. Esmeralda was last.
Tehanu and Esmeralda. Okay. Now I'll copy these stupid tokens, and then I'll go to the other map, where I shall paste your ass. Right here. And there. Now activate the map. There. Actually, let me just move you guys going up these stairs. There. You arrive in front of a door.
Is it locked?
Is it locked? I don't know. You need to open it to see if it's locked.
Is it trapped?
It doesn't look trapped, and playing a bit with the handle, it doesn't seem to be locked.
Okay, I will open the door.
Okay. Opening the door, you find
Another door.
another door, a small corridor, then a door. So a door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the doors are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each area.
Can I sneak towards those figures and see if they seem to be animated or rigged or anything like that, and see what kind of equipment they have?
So you want to sneak towards them? Do a stealth check.
Wow.
So, from a stealth perspective, you failed miserably with natural one. So you're not particularly stealthy.
You
But
still
here-
got a 14. That's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's a natural one, so he failed. So they look, they have a weird shape. You're not entirely sure what they are. Do a perception check for me. Um, I wonder if I should tell you what it is. It's it's in shadow. Even though you have dark vision, you can't make out details. It looks like it's a statue of a man, but it's not really. It's too vague. It's not clearly defined if it has um, like the shape isn't very finely cut, if I may say so. So you're not entirely sure what that is.
Do they have weaponry, or
You
can I
can't
not see
see.
that?
You can't seem to notice any kind of weapon. You're not even sure if the hand is an actual hand or just a blob, or it's kind of weird.
Okay, so I just kind of go back and say, I don't know. There's nothing in the room but those statues. The door kind of looks a little bit. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this, but
I'm gonna
maybe
hand him
you
my
guys can have a
dagger
look.
that has light cast on, and say, "Throw this at one of them."
It's what?
My dagger that has light cast.
Okay, throw it at one of them or in front of them. What?
I'm gonna tell him to throw it at one of them.
At one of the statues. Okay, you can do that.
I was just shrugging. Okay, whatever.
Okay, do an attack, a thrown attack with the dagger.
See, just a regular dagger, I guess.
Yeah. One that emits light, though. You did not do an actual attack. Can you do an attack, please?
Or you said
20
to
plus
me
dexterity.
you wanted me to do an attack.
Yeah. You didn't roll for the attack. Just roll the damage.
Oh, but I clicked the beyond 20 button, and that's what it did.
You were in
Yeah.
equipment, right? You were in
Ah,
That's why. Though the last version should be caching. Oh, it couldn't cache the 2-hit because you never equipped it, so there is no value for it. Okay, so you throw it, it hits the statue, and you deal 11 damage to what appears to be a swarm of rats
again!
in the shape of statues. Please roll initiative. Yeah.
That's why you always throw stuff at it if you don't know what it is.
I've just thrown the dagger and see if it's stuck.
All right. We are at the 2-hour mark, more or less. Do you guys want to do this quick battle, or do you want to leave that for next week?
How long can it take to kill a bunch of rats?
Kill some rats. I was like, get up in there and smash them rats.
All right.
I would if my initiative roll wasn't a 3.
You should be able to see over there real good now, though.
You should, yeah. Let me place some light. It's 40, 20. There you go. And the rat is the first one to attack. Oh, and I think I forgot about the shield guardian. It's somewhere still down the stairs, taking its time because it's so big. But it should
It's
be
just behind you.
I said this. I told you the shield guardian is between me and Esmeralda.
Oh, I didn't hear. I thought you said Tahanu. Okay. Because Tahanu was between you and Esmeralda. So Shield Guardian, I'll drop him. Then I need to move you. And Esmeralda is all the way to the back. And there's the Shield Guardian. Okay. Did you roll for the Shield Guardian too? Please do.
I believe I did. Yep, I rolled a 2. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll add him, and it's going to be 2. Cool. So this one is going to jump all over Tahanu on your space. It's going to be 16 to
rat.
hit. It eats you. 16 to hit, I believe, is a failure.
No, I bite them back.
Because you're 19 on the AC, so it.
I can actually hit them since they missed me.
You could, but they are on you, so you can't actually hit them.
Can I just bite their face off?
You can try and, well, when it's your turn, you can try and do something. But it's currently on you, so there's really not much you can do.
Damn it.
And if anyone wants to hit it, it's gonna hit you.
Oh, that's just great.
Whenever, let me see. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if there's any actual rules about this, but if it's a miss on them, you take the full hit. If it's a success on them, they take half and you take the other half. All right, Bartholomew, what do you do?
How many rats are on me?
A swarm. It's a lot of small rats crawling all over your body.
This dungeon sucks.
It does? You think? You don't like rats? They're cute. All right, Bart.
I'm gonna try to freeze the rat swarm.
Okay. Frostbite. It's a cantrip. Okay. On one creature that you can see within range, target must make a Constitution save and show on a failed save. Constitution save. It's 3. It fails, so it's gonna go to. Yeah. Okay. 10 disadvantage on next attack. Okay, cool. Thanks. Get to cold damage 10. Yeah. By the way, Bart, whenever you do an attack, like even the previous one, you see the frostbite, there's a little arrow next to it. If you click on it, it expands it. So once you did the attack, I could see its content without having to resend it. Just FYI. Yeah. So, swarm of rats. This one is going to. Let me see how much distance it has. Yeah, it has enough distance to go all the way to our friend here. Come on. It's all over Bart, and he's going to try and bite him for 13 to hit. Does that hit?
I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay. So it's on you, but it all the bites that it did on you just went on your shield. Esmeralda, your turn. I need to loot the music.
Can she see any of them?
She can't at this time, I think. She can try and push through people to get to the other side to see what's happening.
Oh, she's allowed to do that?
Yes, you can pass through allies, but not enemies. You just
Did they
can't
provoke
stop.
when they ran past him?
Yes, they would have. Good point. Thanks. So yeah, Tehanu, you get a attack opportunity on those rats. By the way.
Wait, which ones?
The one
ones
that
that
went
ran
on
past you.
Bart.
Okay, so since they are not on me, I can use my weaponry on them.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try to do how do you call like the Lebanese brochette kind of thing?
Kebab.
Kafta? No, I don't remember. Anyway, something like that with the rats.
A kebab.
Oh yeah, that was also the name of
Yeah.
Cat Lady's pet rat.
Yes, of
How
Yaila's
convenient.
pet rat.
I'm gonna make another kebab.
Yep. Oh yeah, that hits. It hits, and it actually. It's just one hit because it's opportunity attack. You don't get the extra attack.
Oh damn. Oh well.
Yeah. That actually would have killed the swarm. So Bart, you don't have a swarm on top of you, and
Lucky guy.
I don't like to retcon things, but you can recover the shield spell that you cast. So Esmeralda, what do you do?
She's just gonna hold a firebolt to see if she sees any.
Okay. Tehanu, what do you do?
So since I have a bunch of fucking rats on me, can I multi-attack with bare hands?
With bare hands?
Well, yeah, with my fists.
Oh, it's an attack, so yeah, you can extra attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like Bruce Lee style, and then do multiple attacks and go wata wata wata.
On yourself?
Well, on the rats that are myself, just like gonna try to slap them or something.
Yeah,
you know?
you're still gonna hurt yourself.
How
Potentially.
how can I hurt myself?
Because you're hitting on the rats on your face, so you know it's still going to.
That was me, not Tehanu. Sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, the rules still apply. If you miss them, you take the full damage. If you hit them, you take half the damage, and they take the other half. Go ahead.
Oh fuck it! I'm gonna do it just because it's funny. And so that's the first one, and then you have to roll
What?
1d4.
What is that?
Critical fucking hit.
High
And then
point, palm exploding. What? And why is it 4 damage? Shouldn't it be 1d4?
oh, I don't know. I think it's a fixed damage or whatever. That's I clicked the button. That's what it did.
For unarmed attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought unarmed was 1d4 rather than fixed 4 damage.
So I did a critical
no,
hit.
It's your
Strength,
your strength
plus,
plus 1. Yeah.
like mine's 6.
Yeah. So it's 1 damage plus your strength because you're proficient, basically.
Okay,
Mine's
so it's
0.
4 plus 2
That's why it's
plus
So it's
4 plus
4
3.
and 4 plus. Why the 2? Why the? Oh, because of the
Frost ring.
the crit doesn't actually do any extra damage because there is no rolls to double. And why the
Yeah,
D4? Remind me again.
because of the frost ring.
Oh, because of the frost ring. Cool. Okay, so
I'm so frustrated. I'm using the frost ring.
so
For fuck's sake.
you can double that D4, which you did.
No, because I did it for 2 attacks.
Oh right, so double the first one because of the critical.
Okay, so I guess it. Oh, you want me to roll it again?
Yes. Just
I
one.
don't know why I rolled it twice.
I'll remove the second one. Okay, so it's 4 and 6, so that's 10 total. So you take 5, and the rat takes the other 5. Let me just get access to the rat. There you go. And the second attack, you actually miss, so you just hit yourself for 7.
Great.
All right, that's your turn, and then
Can I tie 2 rats together and make them into a nunchuck?
yeah, sure. Try to grab them on your next turn.
Ah.
All right, this one is going to come over here, and it's going to try the same thing. It's gonna try and jump onto Bart. You do get your opportunity attack because it's the next turn. I mean, you recharge your reaction on your turn. So
Don't.
what?
No, never mind.
So Tehanu, do you attack?
Sorry, I missed a little.
I can barely hear
Roll
you.
an attack roll, dude.
Opportunity
For
attack.
opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it hits, and you deal 18 damage to this rat, who still is alive. Well, to this swarm of rats, killing a bunch of them, but they still swarm on Bart and try to bite him with a 21 to hit. But
Yeah, that
since
is.
yeah, but since there are not many of them, they only deal 3 damage to you. All right, now it's Ozzy's turn. Ozzy, what do you do?
I have an idea. Let me know if I can do this because it might expedite things. Can I grab Bartholomew and move him to here,
Yeah.
and then use my breath weapon on both of them?
To move him would count as maybe a shove, which would be your action, I think.
Little. You're a real body, dude.
You can pass through Tehanu and try to breath weapon from the other side, though there is a wall technically right there. So
That's why I was saying if I could put him like in the doorway, and I could be. Oh, you would.
yeah, like if he was going to let you move him, maybe, but yeah, I would say no. I would say no at this time.
Okay, fine. Then I will swing my great sword
On Bart. Please do a divine smite. All right.
Last time you swung your great sword at an innocent, it didn't end well.
I'm trying to get the rats.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Uh,
what they all say.
actually, wait 1 second. Let me just look at one quick thing. Hold on.
This is kind of like, oh, you have a fly on your face and then you just slap them, because you're actually taking a great axe to
a great sword.
a great.
I'm just gonna do an unarmed.
Unarmed.
I'm gonna do an from this point. I can unarmed each one. So I'm gonna unarmed. I'm gonna try to punch Bartholomew's first.
Okay, that hits.
This is turning into a fist fight. This is what it has
Is
come
it?
to.
Are they gone?
Bart takes 3 damage, the rats take 3, but they are still hanging on there. There's a few that you can still see running around him. And the second one does it as you slap the last one and it dies. You don't see any more rats on top of Bart, but he did take 6 damage from your slaps. Alright, Iron, what do you do?
Is there still more rats?
On Tahanu.
On Tahanu, yeah. If you
Oh,
wish, you can say that you thought you saw one on Ozzy and slap him.
no.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
If I do a cantrip, can I just hit the rat?
I believe that's what I let Bart do last time with his cantrip,
Oh,
though I can't remember if I actually did. Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
if it's not an attack roll,
Yeah,
then you don't have any chance of hitting your friends.
yes.
Hold the dead. Wisdom save, please.
Wisdom, they are very wise indeed. I said it as a joke, but he rolled it rolled a 17.
Ah, rip.
Damn.
Rats.
Very smart rats. Alright, Amnon.
I'm stuck on a wall, so I can't see anything.
Oh, sorry
It's okay.
there. I just
Uh,
moved you to an empty space.
So all the rats are gone.
No, there's rats on Tehanu right here. They are in the
Are
same
they,
space as him.
are they on top of him?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Demolition Man, you want a rat burger?
3 Eldritch Blasts.
I don't know if I want to Eldritch Blast my friend.
Is he
He'll take
really
the-
your friend, though?
He'll take the damage too. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Oh my god. Okay, so the first one hits. The second one also hits. Let me see. So you deal
I
2
can
damage
dodge
to
one of them, no?
Ozzy, 2 damage to Tahanu, 2 damage to the rats, and then wait.
Can I avoid the second one?
You can, yeah. With your reaction? No, you used
Well,
your reaction already.
the uncanny dodge thing.
It's a reaction uncanny dodge. You used it already to attack the opportunity attack.
Huh.
So there's just a couple more rats left on him, but you take 8 damage total, Tahano. Oh wait, I didn't see that first one. Oh, I only saw. Yeah, sorry, I only saw 2 of the rolls. So actually, the rats are dead with all of that. And there, Tehanu, you took. So that's 12 plus 2, 14 damage total. Alright. And then it's the Shield Guardian's turn. And it's a little tight here. A little awkward. What's he gonna do?
Can you even move to where Tahanu is, or is it too tight?
I would say it's a little too tight at this time.
Alright, he'll just stay there.
Okay. This is technically even larger than the doors, but I'm just letting him pass through. And the fourth and last swarm of rats is going to move and jump on Tehanu.
I knew it!
Well, you used to be busy with some rats on top of you. Now you're not, and you're the more immediate one. And so it's going to try and bite you. A critical hit with a 22. And it does 8 damage to you.
And I guess I can't use my reaction there, right?
No, you have to wait until your turn to restore your reaction. Bart, what do you do?
Is it missed point?
What?
No.
What? I can't hear.
Guy's totally dead.
Okay. So wisdom. This time they were not wise enough. With a 12, they do get their necrotic damage to hit them. Tehanu escapes from that. All right, Esmeralda's turn.
Can she see the rat?
She still
Oh,
cannot.
okay, then she just waits.
Okay. Tehanu, what do you do?
I'm gonna punch them again.
Punch yourself, man.
This is so stupid.
This is so much fun.
This is dumbest fight, but also the most fun.
Yeah. All right. So you are being swarmed by rats, and you slap on your face and everywhere, and you deal some damage to it and some damage to yourself. It's, let me see how much. 5 and 5, so 12. So you get 6 damage, and the swarm of rats gets 6 damage as well.
I think this is the most damage I've taken in the entire castle run.
Probably, yeah.
Hitting
Finally,
myself.
Rats are dangerous, man.
yeah, finally a CR 1/4 monster that does more damage to the entire group than the CR 5 monsters you've been dealing with. Alright, Ozzy, what do you do?
Just breathe on me.
How hurt are the rat?
You see there's quite a few on his feet dead, and not that many. But there's still some still swarming him. Unarmed strike dealing 12 damage total. They both hit, and that's 6 to Tehanu and 6 to the rats. There's just a couple rats on his face right now. Aaron, what do you do?
Told it dead.
Wisdom. Oh my god. It's a natural 20. And double 20 actually. Even with disadvantage it would have been a 20. Wow. Sorry, Iron. No luck. Amnon, what do you do?
Blasty blast, I guess.
Blasty blast. So you just unleash onto him. It only had 2 HP left, so it's definitely dead. All three. Let me see. The first one hits and kills the rats. So the other 2 are all going directly to Tehanu.
Well, the first 2 missed me, technically.
Ah, good point. Okay. In that
Actually,
case,
that means a lot of attacks actually missed
in that
me.
case, I'm going to not make the second one hit, but the third one you get 13 from it, plus you get 4 from the first one, so that's 17 total to Tehanu, and the rats are gone, and the combat is finished.
You're welcome.
I'll ignore the damage from attack rolls that I previously dodged without thinking about the AC, but whatever. I don't care. Okay, so 13 damage. Man, I'm beat up. Fucking rats. I knew that. I had a bad feeling about this.
And technically, why your AC didn't count before, it's because your AC counts as part of, your dexterity is baked into it, and so it counts as how you're able to avoid hits. In this case, you're not trying to avoid hits because the hits are going to the rats, and so that's why you still get the damage, but I removed one of the 2, so. Cool! So that's the end of it. And I think with the dead rats at Tehanu's feet, this is the perfect time to say goodnight and see you next week.
I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
Make a rat
That's fun.
burger.
Good night.
Very fun.
Right.
Bye.
Sorry, I've been a robot all night.
What?
Oh, it's good, man.
Said sorry, I've been a robot all night. My internet sucks.
That's okay. For everyone on Twitch, thank you for watching and see you next week. Bye bye.